avoid the soil from going down.
It is officially 9 days until we fly to London, Faroe Islands and Iceland, which leaves me 9 days to do 3 more assignments. One of the assignments that are due, I have a class today. It's architect, which is for me the most interesting class I'm doing at the moment. Could actually understand how buildings are built. That one I feel like I'm 50% done. The other assignment is one course for two assignments. Last week I was really stressed, like I was really feeling like I couldn't do it, or I'd melt down a few times because I really didn't see it possible how I can finish all these assignments in such little time. But as time went on, and then I was making sure to do like a little bit every day, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And now it's getting me really excited to start traveling, finish this semester. Yeah, 9 days guys, 9 days. It's meant to be inside a cave. I hand dotted the 3Dness of the sections because I just couldn't make it to work on Illustrator.
This is like the floor.
And I have like the copiers. Oh my god, they're so pretty.
The joke would be the surf's good in rainy weather. A lot of fertile ground and it's so theatrical. And hotel ladies, they're beautiful. A lot of them, or they're great.
Hello, this is an update from my countdown of all my assignments. I did a little bit more today throughout the day, so I actually feel like it's progressing quite well. The studio class, so a lot of it is just filling in the sections and plans and like visually making it look okay and then putting it in a presentation slide. Visual communication takes a lot of time because you're trying to communicate an atmosphere and a vibe just through images, which really changes how your project is viewed because the first impression of it is really important. Okay, let's start this. Hi guys! I have just officially finished one of the assignments. So now I have 2 left and one of them is based off the one I've just finished. So I think we're like really progressing in a really good way. The timetable thing that I was following, let me see if I have it. By the end of it, I kind of stopped following it exactly because I realized like I was doing things a lot quicker than I had planned 4 days ahead of schedule, which is really, really good. Let me show you the end portfolio product. To be honest, I feel like I finished it way better than I expected because I was kind of just gonna like lower my quality just so I could finish on time, but part of me, the perfectionist in me, was like, no, I can do it to like how I want it to look like at the end of it. My presentation slide, this is like the render that I did. This is like the entrance view of the building from there, and I kind of wanted to make it look like an illusion. And then today I mostly worked on this page, which is like the step-by-step process of how this would be made. There's this process called rock blasting, which is where you drill holes into the rock and then you put dynamites in it, and then it basically explodes the rock, letting it to be fragmented. And then we're going to reuse that for the second part of the structure. So one of it is above the hill, the other one is below the hill, and they're basically made from the recycled material that you take out from the earth to then remake on top. The second last day of submitting the assignment, I have 1 course left to do. Just the class today, and then I could have it done by today. It's actually, it's really hard, and I can't do it. So I called my teacher to help me. I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm
hi.
gonna do. Yeah, what's this?
It's a vlog. Hey guys, we have officially finished all my assignments. I just had my presentation and I think it went really well. The critics weren't too hard on me. Last 20 days of this period of just doing assignments, it was a mixture of stress but then also a mixture of like really fulfilling at the end of it, because I felt like I produced a project and I kind of pushed how much I could do. I think in architecture there's like a lot in the industry as an architecture student where we're staying up every night and we're always really stressed and we're always crammed with time, which I wouldn't say is completely untrue, but I don't think it should be as glorified as it is, I guess. I always think that if you're doing something long term in life, you don't want it to just be full of stress, because you obviously want to enjoy like course that you're studying. I think in moments where I was really stressed, I try to make sure that I balanced it with the things that I would want to be doing at the same time, which could be like going to cafes or changing location where I study, making sure I'm still staying in contact with friends. I think that really helped me this time with balancing the pressure of uni work as well as protecting my emotional health as well. It feels so good to be done with the assignments. Everything around me after I presented was just like glowing. It was sunny, the trees were like shining their light across the street. I felt so like just surrounded by so much just lightness, I guess. I'm really proud of myself. I think I did okay. I submitted it to the best of my ability. It's over now, so we can move on. Yay! Thank you so much for being part of this journey of my little assignment cram. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.